In this video, we will be exploring how to use automations and tasks in Travefy to save ourselves time as well as making sure things get done on time. Let's go ahead and take a look at contacts first. By clicking into a contact, you'll notice up towards the top a task area. By selecting Add, you'll have 3 different options of what you can add into this area, starting with Automation, Task, and Task List. By selecting Task, this pop-up window will show up, and this is where you can set a task reminder for yourself. This is a task that's going to be sent to you to make sure you get this done on time. Let's go ahead and fill out some of this information together. You'll notice where you can adjust the due date and add a time in for when you would like to have this done by. By adding the time in, you'll have a Remind Me toggle show up, which I would recommend turning on. If you have Travefy Pro downloaded from the App Store, this is going to send you a push notification alerting you that you need to get this done. If you don't have the app downloaded, you'll be sent an email notification instead, alerting you about the upcoming deadline. You'll also have a notes area if you believe you need more additional context for this task reminder. The other place that you can set up a task reminder is in your trips. By clicking into a trip, you'll have the Task and Automations area. By selecting the blue Add button, you'll have those same 3 options. Another area where you can add a task reminder is your clipboard, which is up in your navigation bar. This is going to show you all of your upcoming tasks that are due. As you can see, I have one that is coming up here at 6 p.m. You'll also be able to select Type to add a task if you want just a general task reminder set that isn't assigned to a specific contact or trip. And you can also select View All Tasks to view all of your automations and view all of your tasks that you've assigned from within your Travefy account. But let's go ahead and talk about automations now. Going back to Contacts and selecting Sally once again, I'll select Add and I'll select Automation this time. We can see who this is assigned to, and by clicking the drop-down arrow under Automation Type, I can see the different automations I can set up. Automations in Travefy are where you can set up Travefy to send something out on your behalf. For today, let's stick with form. We'll select the form that we would like from our library. I'll start to type in credit card authorization and select one. I can include a custom message, and I can make any adjustments to the descriptions for this authorization if needed. Let's go ahead and schedule this date out, as well as again add a time in on when I would like this sent. We'll select Done, and you can see all the different tasks and automations I have assigned for Sally. By going to our trips, we can go back to that Task and Automations area, select Add, and select Automation. Under Automation Type, you'll see that we have a few more options. This time, let's stick with the email itinerary invite. You can choose whether this says send to everyone who is on the itinerary or if I only want specific people to be sent this email. I can include a custom message, and we can schedule our date out. You'll notice that we have an automatic due date. This is associated with the start and end dates of your itinerary or proposal. For this email itinerary invite, I want this sent out 10 days before the itinerary start date. We'll add in a time, and we'll go ahead and select Done. We'll select Done one more time to save that. Now, if you want to combine both automations and tasks, if you have a specific workflow that you like to work through for each of your trips or your contacts, I recommend going to your library, which you can go to up in your navigation bar, and selecting the New Library Item option. From here, you can select Task List, and this is where you can set up a list of automations and tasks in combination to work together. If you need any help finding some task lists or getting task list inspiration, I recommend checking out the Marketplace. Marketplace will have task lists available for you created by other suppliers and other travel professionals. Let's go ahead and select this task list, which is up towards the top. If I click into the drop-down arrows, I can see all the different details they've included on this workflow. And if I have any questions, I can always contact them as well. But if you need to save any to your library, just select Copy to Library. Going back to that Estes Park trip for Sally Smith in the Task and Automations, let's add in a task list. By selecting Add and selecting the Task List option, I can use this bar to search for any of my tasks or workflows. Let's go ahead and search one. I'll find my workflow. I'll select it, and you can see all the different automations as well as task reminders that I need to get done. If I need to make any adjustments from a task list, I can still click into individual automations or tasks and make any edits that I might need to. But that's it. That's how you can save time with automations and tasks in Travefy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at professional@travefy.com. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to check out the rest of our Getting Started video guide.